Ladies and gentlemen,
we back.
It is I, the hardcore champion. I think I want to add something new.
What you adding there, young man?
I think I'm the cream of the crop like Macho Man.
Cream of the crop like Macho Man. Shout out Randy Savage.
Shout out Randy Savage. Who are you?
It's me, man. It's your boy Blaine Darius, the Intercontinental Champion. Don't get it twisted. Don't forget it. I'm just happy to be here. How y'all doing out there? Thanks for tuning in again.
Glad to see you, dude.
Hey, man. Same thing. Oh, yeah. Feelings mutual.
Take this off, man. It gets a little heavy hardcore champion.
Yeah. True that. Now wait, with that belt, do you like watch your back 24/7?
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, you gotta fight me face on.
Yeah, I'm like
on some ECW type shit. I want to meet you in the ring. You know, I want to look you in your eyes. You know, before we grapple.
Well, when it comes to hardcore, I prefer outside of ring matches, like parking lot brawls.
I mean, I can meet them there.
Boiler room brawls. You know?
I can meet them there.
But hey, you don't have to worry about me challenging you for your belt, man, because once again, I am the Intercontinental Champion, and I don't need.
Well, sometimes, you know, and the Continental matches do go in the back.
True that.
You know, one day, you know.
How you been, man? You all good?
Pretty well.
What we got going on this week? Thank you. Welcome again. You're back.
So,
dealing with us.
We
got so much going on this week with wrestling.
We decided to switch the format a little bit.
Just a little bit, a little tweak.
Not quite rants, all of it, but some unhappiness. Do you care where we start?
No, I don't care, man. We're free balling it, man. We don't.
Okay, let's start with the happiness.
Okay.
Friday. Last Friday. Incredible. I told you we should have went. You got to start listening to me.
Yeah. Obviously, I don't listen. I also work a lot. You don't respond to text on time, but I'm going to let him control the narrative. I just had to get that out there.
We should have been there.
Should have been in like those signs they used to hold in those groups years ago.
We should have got us a free ice cream bar.
Where the fuck ice cream come from? That's funny though.
We should have heard Code of Personality. If you don't know what we're alluding to by now, Chicago's very own. I see you got your Southside shirt on.
Hey.
It's very irrelevant for the first portion of this conversation.
I'm just proud to be, because, you know, as I ran through the streets of the south side of Chicago, as a young lad there, I had many encounters, many experiences.
Well, I think he ran
I'm proud.
through the north side. Yeah. This kid that I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's true.
So Friday, United Center, what they say about 15,000.
United Center holds like 21, I want to say.
CM Punk, Chicago, is now AEW.
AEW. CM Punk is all elite. Made his debut on Friday, as Jeremy said, man. What a pop, man. What a blow. And I thought they were going to save it to this weekend until the internet started to talk. And once you realized that SummerSlam was on that Saturday, so he was like, hey, they got to attack before SummerSlam. So boom.
Create your own buzz.
Create your own buzz.
And buzz is what it was. A big buzz.
Oh, huge.
Big blow. They kind of...
Oh, they took blows, multiple blows, man, this past week, though.
They kind of played off the Michael Jordan thing when they released this press release.
Yeah, that was amazing.
2 words. I'm back. I'm happy about CM Punk coming back.
Stoked.
I'm not going to try to say like those other people, oh, well, you know, he's been out the ring 7 years.
Yeah, it's just been out the ring 10 years.
he's been training to be a UFC fighter, which means it's not like he's been sitting on a couch.
Brock Lesnar has done the same thing. It's all right for him.
We still watch Ric Flair. We still watch Hulk Hogan. So even if he has lost a step, are you telling me that just because he's been outside of a wrestling ring for 7 years, training in UFC for what? Well, let's not say UFC, MMA fighting.
MMA, yeah.
Well, for the last 5, I would think that he would be in some kind of decent shape.
Yeah, you can't listen to these what they call it, couch coaches, these wrestlers from the couches, or couch warriors, or whatever you call them. You can only listen to us when it comes to opinions. No, but yeah, man, I'm excited to see CM Punk at AEW. This is huge, man, and he won't disappoint. He'll have more creative control. We'll see things that he wanted to do in WWE. Things that he talked about. Come on, man. Come on, we're talking about CM Punk. He's arguably one of the biggest names in wrestling for the past decade. He hasn't even wrestled for the majority of the decade.
I love when he jumped in the crowd.
Oh yeah, that was dope. That was definitely dope, man.
We found out who his first matchup will be. All In is all sold out. But we're trying to see if we're going to make the September 1st show or September 3rd. So guess what? You might get to interact with us and we'll see you out there at a wrestling show near you.
Hey.
But CM Punk versus Darby Allin.
Oh yeah.
Wow. He made an emphasis that he would like to work with the younger talent.
Good. That's great.
Which AEW is plenty of.
So there's a plethora of young talent. That words of Stephen A. Whoever created that word.
There's a few matchups that I would like to see him with. I'm kind of surprised that they starting off with this, seeing that Darby Allin is such a rising star. Should be interesting.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. I'm excited to see it. It's almost too good to be true. So this is nothing but positive for Darby Allin, no matter if he takes the fall or not. I'm sure it'll. I won't even say that. I'd like to see it go further than this one match, but we got to see the build up that they have between the two. That's the thing, the chemistry they have between the two. That's gonna be great to see, and then we get to see Sting play a part of that somehow. So excited.
Well, 2 things before we leave AEW. Something AEW likes about Chicago.
Hey, I bring it. Chicago's a wrestling town, wrestling city. Little does people know, okay? That's what you're saying.
Oh, no,
yeah, man, they love us, man. Okay, continue coming on, AEW, Tony Khan and them. Keep on coming down here. We're going to keep on supporting. We're going to keep on showing up to the shows, man. But, did you hear the other news about who's going to be signed, or who's signed to AEW now?
The latest surprise?
Yeah.
Or which one? They just keep.
Mr. Baby. Adam Cole, man.
Is it official?
This week, they expected him on TV you don't know. They expect him on TV this week, but it may be looking for next week. Yeah, that's what I just, I read earlier today. Oh, I'm sorry. I act like we can't pull up sources. I'll come back. Sorry, let's see what you was going to say.
Surprised the hell out of me. I've been looking. He put up a tweet the other day, and it just said Adam Cole, baby. So I wasn't quite sure what that meant. Surprises. Bryan is supposed to be.
So it'll be up.
All Elite as well.
Daniel Bryan son.
Yes, because he will no longer be Daniel Bryan.
So I want to see. Well, apparently he's going to make his debut at the end of the month or at the end of September.
I think it's going to be at All In.
But I was just about to say, like yesterday or something. I heard a rumor. It's going to be much sooner, and that's what you need. I should be a rapper. I said I heard a rumor. It's going to be much sooner.
No, I think you should just.
R.I.P. the Boomer.
I think you should probably just stick to what we
This
got.
DMX's dog.
Something that was interesting to me. We said we was gonna start talking about the independent scene. Shout out to Warrior Wrestling. This week they ran a show in, I believe, Marion Catholic High School. Some of the matches that they had was well, I'll just name some of the people. They had Jay White, Trey Miguel, Thunder Rosa, Kylie Riley, TJP, Brian Cage, some members from the Dark Order, Marco Stunt, which I really like. This sounds like a real exciting show, and I did look at some of the results, but one of the things, like we both said, we will be trying to check out more of the independent scene of wrestling. So shout out to Warrior Wrestling on that fantastic show that they ran this weekend. And, hopefully we'll get out there soon and get to see you guys. So I wanted to make sure I mentioned that.
Shout out Warrior Wrestling.
Anything else about the elite of wrestling? Well, you know what? We talked so good about them. Let's talk a little bad.
Okay, let's do it.
So I read a story today, and I actually believe it that the forbidden door is not quite that forbidden for everybody else. What I mean by that is we have seen Kenny Omega be the Impact champion. We have seen Christian Cage now is the Impact champion. You ever seen Rich Swann on AEW?
No, man.
Moose?
No, not at all.
I like this guy, Sami Callihan.
No, man. Haven't seen him either.
So, if this door is so forbidden,
could it be?
Why does nobody else walk through the door to other places?
Could be a contract thing.
Like they possibly have that in contract. But if we're the owners,
no, contracts.
No, I mean, but guess what? If we're the owners,
you gonna repeat the same thing.
If I'm doing you a favor and we're building these things for us to create this illusion of it being a forbidden door and that we can share talent, you would have to share some talent. No. You would have to share some talent. AEW is a new company. So where in a contract does it say that they have to share their...
In the AEW's contract,
it says that their promoters are allowed to show up in other promotions.
Right.
But
TNA may not
once we create a cross-promotion, there has to be some kind of cross-promotion.
There has to be another contract. Because these are still... So here's the thing. If you got some wrestlers you want to put on my show, great. That benefits me. These wrestlers in my contract, they don't have the same clause.
I'm not quite sure.
I'm not sending my wrestlers over there.
I'm not
quite
sure.
Because you're sending stars to me, man.
I'm not quite sure if it benefits both companies, in which this was based on the story.
It's not going to benefit both companies. And that's the shitty end of doing business. It's a win for TNA. I think it's more so a win for TNA than it is for AEW. My wrestlers can go. I mean, you can send your name, your stars to my show, and I'm getting ratings and I'm getting all this money. I got these wrestlers who are now getting seen by another crowd also, so my show is being tuned into. But you don't get the same. You're not about to take none of my cattle.
But see, guess what? They get everything else.
What you mean by that? They get everything else.
I think, honestly, New Japan would be
open to
the winner of the Forbidden Door.
Okay.
Not Impact, not AEW, because at the end of the day, guess what? They're coming over here.
Right. Right.
They're running shows in LA. Jay White is on Impact. He's being talked about on AEW. The Bullet Club resigns in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
I think the person who's probably getting the shortest end of the stick will be Impact.
Oh, I think Impact.
But we shall see.
Hey. What else? Anything bad for these guys? Hey, we got toys coming out soon. AEW toys, figures.
No, let's go to the bad.
Is that Jeopardy? Lamar Burton should have became the host and not Ken Jennings and then whoever else they tried out.
That's how long it took Bianca Belair to lose.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry if you didn't understand where I was going with that, but
fucking shame. Listen.
As much as you wanted me to stop doing that goddamn Jeopardy theme song,
I thought that in my head a little bit.
That's how long it took her to lose a title that we watched her
when it's WrestleMania and dominating.
NXT. I'm gonna get it right. It's important for me to say that right when it comes to her.
Mm-hmm.
NXT. When everybody left, guess what? You thought that they couldn't build another woman. They built one.
They did, yeah.
I personally have seen this woman live.
Yeah.
And you've watched her get better at what she does.
Every time.
I think I seen her maybe at Nets Takeover, maybe 2017 or 18. It was the one where it was the one where Campia first pulled up the mat and beat Johnny.
His name's Ciampa, but we can call him Campia.
You read a lot, I get it. But I mean, you understood what I was saying.
It took a few seconds.
But you watch her do all of this.
Yeah.
In 26 seconds.
Man, listen. I don't know what was more disappointing between that and Kofi Kingston. You tweeted, you tweeted WWE. Should've, yeah, that was a good one. That was a good move. How do you, just when you think,
it took you less than 26 seconds to do that with your hands. Less than 30. I just showed you a video before we came on, and that video was longer than.
I wonder what the hell they're gonna do with her now. Because obviously Becky's gonna have it for a while. Becky.
How do you build credibility after?
How do you build credibility after that? They gave her the Kofi treatment, man.
That was worse than Kofi.
That is worse, right? I was going to say that earlier. I don't know what's worse between the two.
I believe that it was worse.
Yeah, I'm on your side with this one. Sucks.
At least it was Brock.
At least it was Brock, yeah. They just had Becky come
That's what they pay him to do.
Right, man, come.
They pay him to destroy. Look at the names he's destroyed. And if you add Kofi's name to that list, it's really not that bad.
Yeah. I almost missed this match, man. Like, I sat down, I coughed, put my phone down, reached for my beer, turned to it, and she was getting slammed and pinned. Like, what the fuck? I said, what the fuck? Yeah. How that shit gonna bounce back.
We're gonna go
into
all of the pay-per-view because we still gonna give you that show, but it was enough for us to talk. Well, let's talk about something that they might have got right. The return. A lot of returns this week. I think it was like a ones-up thing. I still feel, even before I tell you the name, which I know you know already by now, Brock Lesnar and his man bun.
Yeah, that was sick. Yeah, he looked like Brock the Beast, for sure.
His man bun scared the hell out of him.
Yeah, it is pretty scary, man. He was just sitting up there and shit.
I don't think anybody that big should
have a man bun.
Yeah.
That's what makes it scary. Like, it has to do something.
Puts fear in me.
I think Brock may be one of the best war machines created to walk this earth.
It gets you going. When you heard that music, it really gets you going.
Yeah. And I thought about that when the CM Punk thing was happening. I was like, you know what, WWE, they're going to have to bring Brock back.
They can't hold it back now.
Yeah. Because, of course, it was when I seen Cena lose. I'm like, we're not going to have a Cena and Roman rival again. Got to bring Brock back. And then his contract was actually, days away from being up also. And that's why Adam Cole hasn't re-signed yet. Maybe a lead back. But, yeah.
Couple questions.
Brock is back.
I think they pushed it up a bit.
His return?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think they got nervous.
Mm-hmm. They won't admit it.
And they pushed it up a bit.
I'm there with you, buddy.
Me and you have been talking about what we thought the plans for WrestleMania was going to be, which it seems like they still in play because from what I've been reading, it says that the Brock will either happen and Roman will either happen at Saudi Arabia event or Survivor Series.
Please let it be Survivor Series. That's all I'm going to say.
So that lets it open still to having The Rock come in for WrestleMania, which I still think is the end result for this year.
Yeah.
So, they ran scared. And you had to pull something out because 15,000 screaming one man's name. And just to be honest with you, even with 51,000 in that video, in that arena, I still think that moved them more than anything. So, I mean, you got to... What more can you do? So... Brock and Roman.
I'm for it, man.
Where does Paul fit in all of this?
That's going to be very interesting to see. That's what I want to know as well.
Can
How
he
he's going to play it. It's going to be so entertaining.
So he's the advocate
for Brock. The special counsel.
The special counsel
for Roman.
Whoa. Could he do both at the same time?
Could he do both at the same time? Could we in the future see a Brock and Roman combination? No, because we got the bloodline involved, so we got to get rid of them before that. That's not going to happen.
We could send Brock to Raw.
That could be sick. Yeah, do that. That works. You send Brock to Raw and have him manage both, or, counsel and advocate. I see where you're going there, Ket.
I still don't think they're going to end up beating them with this, but it's a fight.
Man.
It's a good, it was a good way to say, we see you.
Yeah, no, they're not going to beat them with that.
So no longer can they say they're not a threat.
Oh, no. Vince still thinks so. But we know more than Vince McMahon about wrestling right now at this point, in this particular time.
You know what? Okay. I won't go that far.
That's what the staff says. That's what I'm reading.
I won't go that far that he doesn't know what he should be doing.
No. I didn't say that. Not that he doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't think that they're a threat. Or he won't acknowledge that there's a threat.
It's been a while.
He's conquered and destroyed before.
Impact didn't do it.
Again.
N.W.P stays small. New Japan at this point are just starting to do shows in LA. And once you smoke WCW, you kind of own the ECW. He's never known real competition.
Oh no, WCW was a real competition. I mean,
how can I say that? No.
Long competition.
So let's just say
on long run.
96 through 2001.
Mm-hmm.
So 2000, even when the old WCW, he's always seen it as non-competition.
Yeah.
He bought and sold anything that was important to him. Took Ric Flair. Stole Jim Ross.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, I ended up with the whole company. He don't know real competition. And he rich.
Got the money to do shit. Gotta have that.
Well, guys, we go back and forth. But next week, we'll give you the regular show. We've watched both shows. We're confident. We're ready. WCW and Nitro. Well, that's the same shit. Nitro and Monday Night Raw. So, as always,
okay, so
thank you guys for watching.
Fixed.
I am the cream of the crop, hardcore champion of the world.
It's me, your boy Blame Darius, the Intercontinental Champion. Don't you forget it. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter.
I made a TikTok.
You made a tiki-taki?
When I had you.
Hey.
And as always, I'm on Facebook. I tweeted this week. Snapchat, Instagram, pretty much everywhere.
Shout out Premier Wrestling. Shout out Warrior Wrestling. Shout out another podcast with my boy Mark out there, Touch Him Up podcast. You can check him out on all outlets.
As well as us. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Peace.